Hey everybody, welcome back, friends, metal detecting enthusiasts, and people who just happen to find us on YouTube while searching for, I don't know, green bananas, who knows. But anyway, you're here, that's the main point. This is day 9 of our metal detecting trip in March to the UK. And on day 1, I had an outstanding find, and I'm saving that for the end. So I am counting down the days. We did day 12, 11, 10. This is day 9. If this is your first video, please give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, and then you'll be able to see and get notified for the subsequent videos. And if you haven't seen the earlier ones, please go back and check them out, as well as our tour from August of last year to the UK, where I had some spectacular finds as well, including one that went through treasure trove. So without further ado, let's dig into day 9 in the fields of Norwich in the UK. Enjoy. Well, it's fantastic to be out here in the fields of England, but I have to admit today is a bit of a grind. Not finding very much today. Musket balls, a lot of lead, buttons, of course. Dug down here, I just changed the setting on my machine. I went with a 9-inch coil, still using the Jethro program. Changed the sensitivity up to 97, walked 2 feet, had a boomer of a signal, and I thought, gee, I must have done something wrong here. I dug it, and here's what I found. This appears to be silver, and try to give it a little bit of a wash, see what we have. And this looks like, I see the word shilling on there. 1 shilling. 1 shilling. In the light. And not sure who's on the other side here. Yeah, so my water bottle let me down on this trip. Oh, and that looks like a young Victoria. A shilling from 1879 is Victoria on the front, and on the reverse, you see 1 shilling. So there we go. 18. Oh, maybe it's 1839. Well, it's been a while between coins, and had a nice signal here, 83, 84, dug it. Now we've got a little farthing pierced for either sewing its clothing or worn as a token. A little bit beaten up, but we'll take a closer look at it when we get into the van. It's about 3:30, and we're coming toward the end of the day. It's a huge, huge field, and there have been some really nice hammered coins that have come up, but they're scattered about. There's no real concentration to be found. I've also seen a Roman fibula come up and a couple of other odd artifacts. Just dug something here. It was really interesting. I had a big iron signal next to it, but a 55 on the general program. I dug it out. I thought it was a small piece of lead, and in fact it is. But wait till you see this small piece of lead. It's very, very cool. And here it is. What we have here is a Roman dice, a Roman die. It's got numbers on each side. Try to focus that for you so you can see it a little bit better here. They're quite small, quite tiny. There you can see the 6 on that side. Looks like maybe a 5 on that side, but yeah, a very cool piece. Sure, it's Roman, and it's a Roman die, gaming die. Well, let's continue on. We have an hour and a half left. It's about 4 o'clock on our way back to the van, and just dug a really nice penny. We'll get the date off of it a little bit later. Hopefully, it looks like it might be 1952. Anyway, it's a penny, loud signal, not very deep, kind of shallow. On to the next. Day 9 is in the books, and it was a great day. It turned a little cold, it got gray, we had a little mist and rain, but still, it's March, you have to expect that. And the end of the day, we were out there to find coins and relics, and that's what we did. It wasn't my most productive day, I have to say. We'll take a look at the finds in a moment. But even when I'm not at my most productive, the people around me are all working hard. We're all working hard together. And it's amazing to see what comes up when you have 14 people who are experienced metal detectorists working across these same fields. It is amazing, some of the coins and hammered silvers and artifacts dating from Roman right through medieval and up to more modern times. So it's been a great trip so far. 3 more days to go. Let's have a quick look at the finds board tonight and get ready for day 10 tomorrow. Okay, day 9, start out with musket balls and a 50 caliber bullet from World War II. And buttons, couple of buckle fragments, watch winder, and on to the better finds on the right. Best find of the day is the silver coin, a young Victoria head there from 1853, I believe it was.
1853. I don't know why I struggle with dates so much. Here you can see it's clearly 1839.
A couple of Edward VII large pennies and 2 identifiable coins to the right of them. And then the 2 special finds of the day. One was a lead dice with all the numbers dotted on each of the sides. This probably dates to the Roman period or is just slightly later than Roman. Really cool piece because it's so small. It's a tiny little dice. And of course, I only found one. I didn't find the other one, but it's a very cool find nonetheless.
I say probably Roman because it's so small, only 6 millimeters. Now, they typically range from 9 to 12 millimeters, and the smallest recorded is 8 millimeters. Romans were here, other Roman finds came off this field, so this could be the smallest Roman dice known, or it could be slightly later. Now, the Romans loved their dice games, but weren't particularly concerned about perfect symmetry because they believed outcomes were based on fate, not mathematical principles.
And then rounding out, we have a 16th century Nuremberg Jetton. And when you get them, they rarely have detail to really see much beyond just being able to identify the coin. So that's it for day 9. Those are the finds, and we're off to a new field tomorrow. Well, that's a wrap for day 9. Really cool to get that early Victoria silver shilling and also that Roman dice. Or die. I'm not sure. How do you say? Die, dice? What's the singular of dice? I guess it's die, but it doesn't sound right. So let's go with Roman dice. 1 Roman dice. Okay, well, that was a great find. Wait till you see what happens tomorrow in day 8. Again, we're working backwards. We're slowly getting there. Day 8, a really cool silver find and a very interesting medieval piece as well, amongst many, many things that we found on day 8. So join us again in the next episode. Until then, happy hunting. May all your tones be high tones. We'll see you next time.